Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina. I'm here to do your December 2021 reading for air signs. It is individual readings, so you will each have your own reading, and I will list them below in the timestamps. Now, please excuse my voice. I am struggling a little bit of the residue of a cold, but bear with me. I just wanted to come on and do your readings for December, okay? So with further ado, you go down below and you find your timestamps, and I will of course start with Gemini and then Libra and then Aquarius at the end. So see you on the reading. So removing these two. Okay, Gemini, so this is your December 2021 reading. So I will put this away and I will start with the cards today. And we will start with 3 oracle cards, whoops, as we always do, and then that will be your overarching energy, and then we will go into it with some tarot cards, and I also have some affirmation cards, and we also have some charms in the end today. Okay, so let us pull 3 cards for your overarching energy. I'm sorry about my voice, I am struggling with a cold. Have some tea with me today and some throat pastils to help out. So let's see what this is going. Okay, let's do this. So find a balance. Okay, go wild. And third card is attend to the details. Okay, bottom of the deck, trust the universe. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so the find the balance card, it wouldn't have popped up unless there is something within your balance that is not the way it should be. So with that, I would ask you, are you giving out more than you're receiving? Are you balancing time and, work and play? Are you balancing, is there balance in the relationship? Is there balance in the communication between 2 individuals? Is there balance in your checkbook? It's kind of in your account. I mean, you have to kind of adjust this to where you are, but what they're saying is that they're asking you to find the balance. So there is some sort of imbalance happening with you. They're saying attend to the details. So there might be something that you have been missing or something that you need to look closer on. But at the same time, you got the card of go wild, which is Leo energy. And so there's Libra energy, Leo, and Virgo. So that's earth and of course fire and air. So it's kind of all over the place a little bit. And of course, underneath the deck you had the card of trust in the universe, which is Aquarius, which is air again. So yeah, okay. So there might be a different way of looking at this as well, because what I heard from the angels is that you might be attending a little bit too much to the details for some of you, and that you're not kind of in your creative flow. You're not letting yourself just kind of, be and just do, and just kind of using that fiery go wild energy. So this might be in balance in your kind of ego space and heart space as well, is what I'm hearing here. So that might be one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is, of course, that you need to look at something closely before you take that step, before you go wild, kind of, before you move into something that you have been wanting and desired to move into. Okay, so different ways of reading it, so you have to adjust it to where you are. Okay, I mean, Gemini, you are normally someone who is very analytical and a thinker, so I would rather lean towards that you might be paying a little bit too much attention to the detail. But again, adjust it to where you are in your situation, Gemini, since this is a general Gemini reading, okay? So let's look at some tarot. Two of Pentacles, so the balance again. Okay, most definitely something is in need of some more balancing here, Gemini. Three of Cups. So there might have something to do with a grouping. That this might be, you know, work-related as a group or a team at work. Or it might be friendship, a friend group, or a community of some way, shape, or form. So I feel like that's something to do with the balancing act here. The Well. Now that is possibilities, and that is prosperous possibilities for you in the future. So there might be some sort of decision that needs to be made also regarding this community or this work group or friendship. There might be some possibilities that has presented itself, and you don't know where to go with it, or you need to balance something out. There might be some details that needs to be looking into, or there might be someone in the group saying, okay, let's go wild, let's do this, and you're more like, nah, wait a minute, we need some more information first. We need to look at the details, so that you have to read this to where you are, of course. Let's pull one less card there. Justice. So again with balance. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I do feel like there is a situation that you are currently in or stepping into that needs weighing back and forth. So I would say with that, take your time, okay? The Go Wild card might be kind of what you want to do, you know, that you want to move forward and you have the passion and the drive and everything seems to be lining up. But what I have a feeling that they're kind of encouraging you to do here is step back a little bit and weigh your options and make sure that you have all the details in place. Find your balance before you move forward with whatever it is that you are currently moving into. This is underneath the deck, so Page of Cups. So the offer comes with love. Okay, so that's good news. The offer comes with love, no matter what kind of offer it is. So I would say that it's safe to move forward with it, but there is something about the details that need some more looking into before you go. Excuse me. So we will look at some more oracle cards. Now this is a deck that's from the same artist as this one. Okay, so let's look at it. Memory, okay. So information from the past, remembering something. So for those of you who this is maybe a friend group, there might be some friends from the past this is regarding. Might be a community or a grouping from the past. Might also be a family grouping that this situation is in. But I would say that it is someone from your past or someone that you have known for some time. But memory card is also something to remember. So there might be something in the situation you're supposed to remember. Okay. Sun bear. Okay. Now, for me, that's a very positive card. It's a very positive. I mean, the sun is very positive always, but bear also is strength and resilience. Okay. So I do have a feeling, as I said, that this whatever project or grouping or whatever endeavor you're moving into looks very positive for me. It's just the details that's missing. The elephant, don't forget. Okay. So there's something about the past here, not forgetting the past. And that might be positive or it might be negative for you. I mean, that's all depending on where you are. Elephants never forget. So either they're encouraging you to don't forget something that happened in the past, or they're encouraging you to actually let go and saying that even though that happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Underneath is Death Mother. Transformation, nurturing. I would say also with that, are you sure that you are in balance when it comes to the yin yang as well, with the masculine feminine? So look into that as well for you, Gemini, I would say. So let us pull some affirmation cards. Divination cards for Gemini. Come on. There. I follow my heart. Okay, so they are definitely, for those of you who felt like this had something to do with the ego versus the heart, definitely follow your heart, follow your passion. And that might be why they showed us the card of Go Wild, is don't be too analytical in this situation. Tend to the details, yes, but don't get stuck in them, right? Don't kind of move around in the same old pattern where you overthink things. Make sure that you follow your heart, okay? And another card. I am divinely guided. Okay, so with that, they're saying that they are here with you and that they are guiding you in this endeavor, in this journey that you're on. Underneath, I am determined. Yeah. Now that I feel with you, Gemini, you are determined, most definitely. So yeah, you are guided. You are guided to follow your heart, moving into the go wild feeling after tending to the details, remembering whatever it is or letting go. Justice, the well, which is of course lots of possibilities, the sun, and the page comes with love. So whatever it is that these people are coming towards you, they come with love. I feel that. I feel like it's very positive energies in all of this, okay? So let's pull some charms. Oh, many charms today. Okay. So there's a car here, so there might be some travel. Very fun car as well. Might be some travel for you happening in December, Gemini. You got an O, so that might be O as in a letter O. It might be you or somebody else, but it also might be something coming full circle, like the World card, you know. You got Fatima's hand, so they're saying you're protected. There's a Christmas gift coming towards you. There might be some sort of other kind of gift, you know, the gift of friendship, the gift of new energy, the gift of something prosperous coming towards you. You got the Trinity triangle. So that might, of course, you have to adjust it to where you are. But there might be three people, as you said, there's a three people card here. So in some cases, it is a third party thing. I don't think that's happening here, though. I don't feel that. But there is, of course, that Trinity. So there might be three people that you're working together with, but it also symbolizes, for me, the universe, the Son and the Holy Spirit, which is actually God and us and the Holy Spirit or Spirit itself, kind of, for me. Or if you are a Christian, then you will read it differently. But that's kind of also what it represents for me. You also got the symbol of Capricorn, so there might be a Capricorn in your vicinity. You got the owl, that's knowledge. So there might be an invitation, as I said, look into the details. So there might be some more knowledge needed. You got a little thing here called love and then another heart. And as I said, someone is coming in with love. So there might also be a love offer in that sense. You got a horse, which for me is both strength and gentleness. Okay, so again with the balance. How much energy are you using? How much are you pulling back or holding for yourself? This is a symbol for work for me, the pipe. So yeah, there might be work related, this reading as well. That there is a you know, grouping at work that we have been talking about. Again with the letter O. Okay, no, that's very interesting, or coming full circle, so you got that twice, so that's significant. There is something saying handmade, so there might be something that you are producing with your hands, or maybe they're encouraging you to use your hands more, to be creative. And when we are in that creative flow, that's also when we are in contact with our true self, right? You got a busy bee here, so there might be that you are very busy with whatever it is that you are doing. You got a flower, that means that you're blossoming. You got a hook here, so that means for me that something is hooked, or that you are hooked on something or someone, or something is holding together, you know, or you hook onto something. You have to take it as it just resonates with you. And then you have a kind of a rocking horse, which is a child's toy. And for me, that means being more playful. You know, go wild is of course one of the cards you got, and so they are encouraging you to get into that creative flow and to kind of have enjoy yourself and have fun with it, after you have kind of tended to the details, and not getting stuck in the details, but you know, just make sure that everything is in order, and then you can kind of go forward with whatever it is that you have, a project. Now, so this can of course mean Christmas as well, and the travel might also have to do with Christmas holidays. The gift can of course be a gift of love. So, you know, you have to kind of take this as it resonates with you, Gemini, okay? But all in all, I have a very good energetic feeling about December for you. There is not very much negativity I see in the cards, or bumps in the road or whatever. Of course, there will always be some, you know, but nothing major. I feel like this month looks pretty good for you, Gemini. I must say, I have a good feeling about this. So that's pretty much all I had for you. I, again, apologize for my voice. That's just the way it is. I just wanted to come on and do this reading for you. So with that being said, I wish you a beautiful December and Merry Christmas and all that if you celebrate Christmas. And until the next time I see you, Gemini, bye for now. Have a sip of tea. Okay, Libra, so let's look at your month for December 2021 reading. So I'm going to put that aside and we're going to start with the cards. So let us pull 3 oracle cards, which will be the overarching energy of your month. I'm sorry about my voice today. I am struggling with the ends of a cold. So I have some tea here and a throat pastel. So hopefully I will be able to do this reading for you guys today. Let's see what you get. Go wild. See the bigger picture. And forgive. Okay. Underneath the deck, be proud of yourself. Okay. Let me just have a sip of tea and I will sink into these energies. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Thank you. No. So I'm hearing messages. So actually, what they're saying, Libra, and I mean, don't turn this video off just because I'm saying this. But what I'm hearing is lighten up. Okay. What I'm hearing is, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on others. Don't be judgmental. Don't see things in black and white. Make sure that you don't let your ego get away with you. Because what they're saying is kind of pull back, see the bigger picture, forgive the other person, or, you know, the other person is actually you, right? Because we're all made up of the same stuff. So their soul is actually a part of your soul, kind of. So look upon it from that perspective and see, I mean, forgive like from the human being to the other human being, yes, but also recognize that there is nothing to forgive because we're all the same. We're all made up by the same stuff. And also before we came into this life, we made some deals with other people on different situations and different things that we both wanted to experience. And so we kind of agreed on playing that role for each other so that we could feel and experience those experiences. So in that sense, there's nothing to forgive. But from the human to the human part, yes, forgiveness, okay? Just to have that said. With the Go Wild card, they're inviting you to get into your soul space, to your creativity, to your heart space, to your soul space, to your flow, okay? So they're inviting you to get out of the mind space. They're saying to be proud of yourself. With that, they're also saying that they are proud of you. And you have done enough already. You don't have to prove yourself anymore, okay? You are good at what you do. You don't have to prove yourself. Don't let your ego push you into or towards something to prove yourself even more when that's not actually something that is benefiting you at all, okay? So I don't know what situations you are in, Libra, but I would say pull back, okay? Be in solitude, pull back, see the big picture, and see if there is some forgiveness that you can do. Is there more energy that you can pull into your physical form so that you can kind of get into the creative flow and be proud of yourself, most definitely. So let's pull some tarot. Wait, and I just wanted to pop out. 8 of Swords, okay. Yeah, no, I see that. And that makes total sense for me, that 8 of Swords comes up. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling like there's no way out. You're feeling like maybe other people are making these traps for you and that they're kind of blocking your movement forward. They're blocking your options, your possibilities. But in sense, the 8 of Swords is actually your own ego very often. That's kind of making it up to be something that it isn't. So again, excuse me. So again, I have a feeling that it's very important for you to make sure that you're not in your ego space, okay? See the bigger picture. And there might also be something in this that you were supposed to experience, okay? Even though it's hard and it's hurtful and it hurts when you're there, it's kind of in the bigger picture, in the bigger scale, there's something that you kind of wanted on a higher level to experience. And that's what you're experiencing, right? So 4 of Pentacles, holding on. Okay, so you might be holding on to the past here. You might be holding on to some way of thinking or some habits or something that kind of keep coming back around. And you know, if you keep getting the same result, it's because you're doing the same thing over and over again, right? So you have to change the way you do things in order to get another result, right? The Lovers. Okay, so this might be regarding a relationship. It might be a love relationship, but it can be friendship, or it can be partnership, colleagues, family. Take it as it resonates. But it might be that you're holding on to dear life to somebody who's actually not good for you. So that might be one way of reading it. Or holding on to some habits or some way of thinking that is hurtful for the relationship. Like, for instance, you have been deceived before, so you are expecting that this person will also deceive you, and that if you are in that kind of space, that will hurt the relationship, okay? So it can be read in many ways. Take it as it resonates. The Hermit, yeah, go within. As I said, you have to pull back, go within, go in solitude. The Hermit card is the solitude card. Because you need to see something here, okay? Underneath the deck, strength. Okay, beautiful. So you have the strength within you, and with that, they're also saying that you are being watched over, and that they will give you the strength you need, okay? So let us look at some more oracle cards. These made by the same artist that made these tarot cards, Matt Hughes. So let's look at it. The seer. Okay, so there's something you're supposed to see here. As I said, they're trying to guide you to see something clearly here. Okay, so there's definitely potential for you to see something clearly now. Sea turtle. Okay. You know, the sea turtle is very fun because when they're on land, they move extremely slow, but when they're in the water, they move very fast. So with that, I would say, if you're in the flow, if you are moving downstream with the flow, things are going to move quick for you. If you try to crawl up on land and kind of work against the stream, things are not going to work out at all. So they're definitely asking you to get into your soul space and into the flow here. Death Mother. Okay, so Death card is, of course, transformation. This here is called Death Mother. But you know, and it's also about the feminine. So it could be something within that. Are you balanced within the yin yang, within the feminine, masculine energies? So that might be something to look into. But I would say that this is a transformational card. So they are inviting you to transform the way you look at the situation. Okay, there is a new way of looking at this, and you see this woman is blind and this woman is blind, so there is something you're not seeing, and this woman is blind, so hello. The silence, yeah, getting into silence. As I said, get into stillness. That's definitely what you need, Libra. Okay, let's look at some affirmation cards for you from this deck by Deja Druid. Let's see what you get. Personal Power Oracle deck. This one is called. Let's see. I am a healer. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you see all the chakras here are being aligned. So there might be something in your chakra system, or there might be something within you that needs healing, or you might be a healer yourself. You have to take that as it resonates. And then I am good enough. Okay, beautiful. So it is also about, of course, you believing in yourself in all of this. I deserve respect. Yes, most definitely. So there might be a feeling that that might be what you're feeling, but again, it might be your ego telling you that you don't deserve respect, or you're not getting enough respect, or so make sure that this is from the heart space, okay? When you say that I deserve respect, is it your ego saying that, or is it your heart and you saying that, okay? So just make sure that your ego don't make this into being something more dramatic than it is. I'm curious. Well, that's good. You might also be curious about another person. What does the other person think? What does the other person feel? Okay. But with that, I would say then the good conversation might be needed here. Okay. It might be just honesty, sitting down and having that kind of difficult conversation to clear everything up, to clear off the energies kind of. But make sure that you go into the hermit mode and the stillness before you do that. Okay. So that you are in your heart space when you're having that conversation, I would say. So let's look at some charms for you guys. Okay, so you got a car, so there might be some travel happening for you in December. You got flowers, so there is definite growth. you got the Capricorn as well. That's funny. Gemini got the same. Got the same two here. You got a moth, so moth to the flame. There was something about that, right? Holding on to dear life to somebody who you might not be good for you. So that is definitely for some of you out there. Moth to the flame here, okay? So you got the seahorse, which is a beautiful symbol. It's a lucky symbol, but also they mate for life. So then you have to ask yourself, if this is you, like the moth to the flame, are you a person that wants to mate for life? Is this other person someone who wants to mate for life? Or are they kind of just, driving by and then bye-bye? So feel into, of course, if this resonates for you. But definitely, I mean, if you are looking for a partnership and you really want to stay with that partner for a long time, you need to find a partner that actually agrees with that fact. that likes to do that too. Okay. Now you got a butterfly, and that for me is transformation. Okay, so that is what's happening, and that's what needed, right? We talked about that. So you got the busy bee. Are you too busy to take care of yourself? You got a thumbs up from someone. I have a feeling that's someone in spirit. It's giving you a thumbs up, just to have that said. Just what I heard. You got a boat, so that's another travel. Okay, you got a tree of life. So that's growth, of course. For me, it's tree of life is also kind of the whole life, looking at it from a bigger perspective. But the tree of life can also be a new addition to the family tree. So you have to take that as it resonates. Now this is kind of just a piece of jewelry, and for me that tells me put on the nice stuff. Don't save it for a rainy day. Make yourself look good to feel good, and so when you meet up with other people, you feel kind of on top, if you will. Okay. Now you got the cat, and for me that is about taking care of yourself. It's about you know, secluding yourself and going into that hermit mode. But this particular cat here, you see, he got all his claws out. Can you see that? So you might be having your claws out a little bit here, Libra. Okay, so that might be what I said with the ego. Don't let your ego make this into being something that it's not, okay? So that you get into an argument that's not necessary. Now you got a flower here as well, so that you have two flowers. So definitely there's something blossoming. There's something growing within all of this, I would say, Libra. So all in all, I have a feeling that there's definite potential for growth, and there's potential for things being resolved. There's potential for love relationships. There's potential for healing yourself and to seeing something maybe for what it is. But you kind of have to do a little bit of work here, okay? You have to be willing to do some inner work here is what I feel for this coming month, Libra. And I do feel like there's some travel coming, and someone from spirit giving you a thumbs up. So they're supporting you and they're giving you that strength, right, that you got with the strength card. Take care of yourself. Don't be too busy. And you do also have, maybe this Capricorn is the person that really wants to come in and mate for life. You never know. Take it as it resonates, people. Okay. Well, I think that's it, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you the very best for this coming month. Again, I'm sorry about my voice this time around. Hopefully I will be rid of this cold soon. But I wish you the very best moving into December month, Libra, and Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate that. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now. Okay, Aquarius, so this is the reading for you for December 2021. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll start with some oracle cards. I'm sorry for my voice today. I'm struggling with the remains of a cold, so bear with me. We will pull 3 oracle cards to begin with for the overarching energy, and then we will continue with some tarot and some other cards and charms in the end today. Let's look at it. Aquarius. Shine. Beautiful. Take a reality check. Okay. Step up and lead. Okay. Practice gratitude. Okay. Well, I can tell you right away, Aquarius, that I see kind of the main message here. For me, at least, the way I see it, has to do with you taking, stepping it up. You taking the lead on something. You making something move forward. Being it a relationship, a work project, schooling, you know, you have to adjust it to where you are. Because they're telling you that you need to shine now. You need to show yourself. You need to step up and say, you know what? I have so much to offer. Let me, let me be there. Let me do this, okay? So with this, taking a reality check, I have a feeling that it's more about you have to see your own worth. You have to see what you can do. You have to see that this is an opportunity for you. So kind of check in and be aligned with spirit, because they're trying to tell you something here. And then they're encouraging you to just go out there and shine, step it up and lead. Okay, so that's beautiful. Now let us look at some tarot. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. Now that is personal abundance. Money could be coming in as well. So you will be provided for is what I feel there. Queen of Pentacles, wow, okay. Now again with the Pentacles. Queen of Wands, beautiful. And the possibilities underneath the deck. The Star, oh my goodness. Wow. This is a beautiful reading, Aquarius, I must say. Okay, so these two queens can, of course, be two women. It can be that you are someone who is in a partnership with a woman to woman. Or there might be two women in your life. There might be two kind of parenting figures, as in a mother and a mother, or a mother and aunt, mother and grandmother. It could be about your lineage, your mother lineage. But if that's doesn't resonate with you, of course, then this also could be you. Now, the Queen of Pentacles being someone who's grounded, someone who is well balanced when it comes to economy, and has good health. Now, the Queen of Wands is someone who is very connected with the spiritual realm. She is passionate, and she is forward moving, and she has ideas, you know. So the well-being possibilities, the Star is kind of, your dreams have been heard. We have heard your dreams. We are working on giving you what you want. And the Nine of Pentacles being abundance, you know, when it comes to health and money and security. So all in all, this is very positive. So if you have all of this kind of aligned for you, no wonder why they're telling you to step up. No wonder they're telling you that now is your time. You need to move forward now. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. And I'm also going to have another throat pastel. Just so I don't start coughing in the middle of all of it. Okay. So, very beautiful, Aquarius. Let's look at some more oracle cards. Okay, these two just popped out. Palomino and Tiger. Okay. So the horse for me is, of course, forcefulness. It's a gentle forcefulness, though. It is about moving forward. It's about kind of the chariot feeling, where I say that you're barging ahead. You have that strength. You have that power. And the tiger as well is someone who is, you know, they know when to move slow and they know when to attack. They know when to move fast, and they have that balance within them. They also have the tiger eye, is what I hear. And that means eye on the ball. That means you see things clearly, and that you know, you kind of see the end where you want to go. You have that insight, is what I feel here. Okay, let's pull this down so we get some. And then I want to pull one more. The light. Oh, wow. Aquarius, this is such a beautiful reading. Underneath, fawn. Okay, so they're encouraging you to connect with the light again here, to make sure that you are aligned. They have some messages for you. Just a moment. I just needed some more tea. So they have some information for you, okay? That might be what they mean with the reality check, that they want you to check in with them because they want to guide you towards something very exciting here, is what I feel, Aquarius, okay? There is something that's aligned for you. If you are not feeling it already, it will come soon. And that's something that you have been wishing for, you see, since you got the star card here. So, wow, I must say that December month is looking pretty good for you, Aquarius. Let's look at some personal power oracle cards from Deja Druid. So, oh, I speak highly of myself. Okay, so they're encouraging you to yeah, and worthy. Yeah, it's exactly. So they're encouraging you to see what you're worth here. I feel like you might not have been seeing what you can do here, that you haven't really been accepting the fact of how brilliant you are. So that's kind of what they're telling you here, and they're asking you to speak highly of yourself. I reveal my truth. Okay, so standing in your truth, reveal who you truly are. If there's some project or something you have been wanting to move into and you haven't kind of told anybody yet, then this is definitely a message to say, hello, move ahead already, get going. So they're definitely telling you to just get out there and shine. For some of you, I might say actually that this is a spiritual practice. that you might actually be working with this with the spiritual realm, since I'm seeing the light here as well, and shine and kind of step it up. And the tiger with that tiger eye. So I have a feeling that's, for some of you at least, this is that clear sight that you have that gift so that you can work within the spiritual field. So if you have been considering that, then I would say go ahead. Just go ahead. Start. Last one. I'm ready. Wow. Yeah, you have been dreading this. This kind of tells it all for me, Aquarius. You have been dreading this. You haven't been daring to step into that power. But hello, they're telling you to. Come on. Underneath, I am divinely guided. So they are here. They're guiding you. They want to be part of it. And they will help you, okay? They will help you move forward. Just a sip of tea, and then we're going to do some charms. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what charms you get for December. Okay, you got the Joker. So that might be something that comes as a surprise, something that you're not seeing yet. It's also kind of the trust card, but it can also be that somebody is a jokester, okay, within your vicinity. Or maybe you are the jokester. You got a little gem here. You got a shield. That means you're protected. They are protecting you. They are with you. There is a music sign for music. So get more music into your life. Try and use music to communicate with the divine. If you have trouble meditating, then maybe music can kind of guide you into that flow. Then I would suggest classical music. You got an anchor here. So that is the symbol for hope, but it can also be that something is anchoring you down. So either that's something you do want or something you don't want. If that's something you don't want, if you feel like something is holding you back, it's time to let go. Now you got the peace symbol here. You got the key, and you got a baby foot. You got a seahorse, a cat, a baby bottle. I don't know if somebody out here have been wanting some babies. You got a heart. So what's the key for your heart? You got Sagittarius here. You got the tree of life. Again, it could be some new addition to the family tree here. You got the fairy symbol. You got the Eiffel Tower, which could mean travel, but it can also mean building slow and steady. Paperclip, business, document, something about paperwork. And you got a champagne, so it's time to celebrate something, okay? So this is very interesting. So all these baby things, it could be that, there's a baby coming in your family or in your vicinity. Maybe a friend is pregnant, or you've been wanting a baby, or maybe you're becoming a grandmother or aunt, take it as it resonates, great grandmother even. So there might be a new branch on the family tree. But the tree of life is, of course, also about growth. It is about the cycle. It's about life in general. It's about your journey here as well. So take that as it resonates. Yeah, I talked about these. And the key to your heart, you have to decide what it is that's key to your heart. Maybe it is a Sagittarius here that's coming in. Who knows? The cat, of course, symbolizes someone who is taking care of themselves. They know when to rest. They know when to play. They know when to eat. They just follow their own instinct. And they are also someone who is fond of being alone. They don't have a problem of being alone. They can play with others, but then they kind of seclude themselves when they need more space to be alone. So there might be an invitation for you to do exactly that. To go within and to make sure that you connect, which they have been kind of inviting you to do. So you have the fairies here, as I said, and you have protection from the spiritual realm, music, hope. And the seahorse is someone who mates for life. So there might be a mate coming towards you with this key to the heart and everything here. Maybe you have to take it as it resonates, but it can also be a friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be, a love relationship, but there's someone who comes in with love. Peace, yeah, again, finding the peace, going within, like with the cat. And there's something to celebrate. So there might be a surprise coming for you. Might be something that's worth popping the champagne for. So, yeah, all in all, very positive energies for you, I must say, Aquarius. This month is looking very good for you. yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. I can't really feel that there was anything else. So thank you so much for bearing with me today with my cold and everything. I wish you the very best moving into December, Aquarius. And Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate that. And until the next time I see you. Bye.